how has this company been around 12 years and is now just getting set up for massive growth?
I encourage you to take the next 20-30 minutes and pay attention to this whole video. Yeah, turn off the TV. You might miss a rerun of Friends. Turn off the Twitter and Facebook. You might miss what somebody ate for dinner. But what we're going to cover is not just going to show you how to get massive growth and massive results with Jerky Direct, but really any business you want to be a part of. And we're going to do it without the hype, without any of that, just the facts, a lot of value. So get a pen and paper handy and let's get ready.
So go ahead and ask any six-figure earner, any seven-figure earner, anyone who's launched a successful company. This company was literally missing everything that it needed to be successful. From what it needed for new people to join and be successful and be leaders, from what leaders in the industry are looking for when they're joining a business. So how did this business manage to survive the last 12 years?
Well, it has the one thing that no other company could quite figure out, and that's simplicity.
For me, I've done the other businesses out there. I've done the vitamins.
No, this isn't like those other vitamins. You didn't hear this from me, but this can cure cancer.
I've done a business that makes water wetter.
No, it makes your water wetter. You drink water, right? Wouldn't you want it to be wetter?
I've seen the vacation clubs.
Well, I know you can't afford to go on vacations now. That's why you buy the vacation package and then sell it to others, and then we can afford to go on vacations. Doesn't your family deserve to go on vacations?
I've done home parties and sold knives.
Well, yeah, but these knives, these are 3-tang knives. Don't you care about your tang?
I've seen those info systems online where you're selling information in different systems.
You just gotta buy it and get in and find out what it is, and we're all gonna get rich. We just gotta buy it.
I've seen the amazing compensation plans and the best compensation plan on the earth. But even after a 2-hour presentation, you still have no idea how it works or how you make money.
What do you mean you don't get the compensation plan? You got the right leg, the left leg, and your power line. Once the BV equals the PV on your right leg to your left leg, then your power line is going to have the upline sales, so you're going to pass up 2 to 1 to 3. Literally, simplicity alone has kept this business alive. With no tools, training, systems, culture, community, company support. This business is so simple, even with none of those things, it has survived. So how do we implement those things and really take this business to the next level so we can see massive growth and see people having explosive results in their business?
So really there's 2 things that we're going to need to implement into Jerky Direct to really make it successful and to take it to the next level. And the first thing we need is marketing. We're going to need to get the tools, trainings, and systems that our reps and distributors need to really be able to build a business online and grow this. And the second thing we're going to need is culture. A community of like-minded people that you can plug into for support on growing this business. So how do you build a business? How do you find success in network marketing? Because the truth is, it doesn't matter if you're brand new or you've been in the industry for 30 years, 99% of people struggle. What kind of struggles do people have? They don't have leads. They don't have a list. They can't build teams, or they can build teams, but their teams don't duplicate. None of your friends or family are interested. You've tried putting up flyers or leaving drop cards or basically just using ineffective marketing strategies. Like, I don't know who here's been on Craigslist trying to build their business. And when you first start getting leads off Craigslist, people will call you like, oh, yes, sir, absolutely, sir. I'm really excited to learn about this, sir. Because they think they're getting a job. And then as soon as they find out it's a home business, they are not happy. And you spend all this time talking to these leads who aren't even interested in what you have. They're looking for a job just to get paid. We need to find a way to get targeted leads and targeted results of people who are actually interested in this. A lot of people, they're working hard and they're not getting results. Or maybe you're spending a lot of time on your home business, but you're not actually getting any work done. You spend 4 hours in front of the computer, but all you did was refresh your email, read some Facebook posts, and do a tweet on Twitter. So a lot of people, they don't know what work to do. They're stuck pitching the dream but living the nightmare. So in home business, I've come to find that there's kind of 3 types of people. The first type of person is just kind of that person who's looking for that push button system
They just want to pay $100, sign up and then magically make money. And the truth is that doesn't happen. Unless you're joining like a Ponzi scheme, money doesn't just magically appear out of nowhere. And the people looking for this kind of business often jump from business to business to business, with the next big hopes and dreams, knowing that they're just going to join and make money, and they keep trying different businesses and never really seeing success. The second type of people are the people who say, I just tell everybody about the business, everybody's going to be interested, and we're all going to get rich. And, I talk to people on, Facebook and different people in the industry. One of the questions I ask, how do you market your business? How do you get leads and sales? And they will tell me, all I do is share the product and just everybody's interested. I just tell everybody about it. Okay, who's everybody? Oh, everybody, like just everybody. And they just all join. No, I don't know who everybody is. Like, name one example. They're like, well, just people I tell. They're just all interested. And they all join. Well, if everybody joins, you must have like the biggest downline in the world. Like, you must have everybody in the world. And a lot of times people just think that's all this business is. It's just simple. Everyone's going to be interested. Everyone's going to want to do it, and everyone just joins. And usually you see those people in the business for, a couple months. Maybe they do sign up a person or two, but after that they kind of get burnt out, quit, and say, I'm never doing that again. And then 2 months later, they hear about the newest business that everyone's just going to join. That's so simple. But then there's the third group. And I think people kind of move through these groups as they do online business. I think everyone kind of starts in that first group of, just join and you make money. That's awesome. And then you kind of move to that second group of, okay, well, now you got to share it with people. Who wouldn't be interested in this? I first heard about network marketing, home business. And people would be crazy not to be interested in this. All I got to do is tell people. And you kind of move to that second group. And then after that, the people who are tenacious, the people who get the dream. The home business is kind of addicting. Once you get the bug, there's no quitting. And so eventually you kind of move to that third group of people, say, all right, there's work to be done. I need to learn some new skills. I need to learn how to market. I need to learn how to get traffic, leads, and sales. And I need to learn to think like an entrepreneur and think like a business owner and think like a marketer. And those are the people who start to break free and start to see success, because they start to realize that, this is just, an internet business. This is literally a career. If you want to make a full-time income, you have to treat it like a full-time income, not only in the time you invest in yourself, the money you invest, but also knowing that the training's going to have to be there. You have to teach yourself those skills. If you want to be a busboy at Denny's, there's a 2-week training program to be a busboy. But you think you can just jump in network marketing and make a 6-figure income overnight? So the third group realizes that, and the third group says, all right, I want to learn the system, how to do it. I'm just looking for the right business, system, people, tools, and training to be a part of it so I can finally make this dream come true. And that's what we're looking for. You can be in any one of those three groups, but we're looking specifically for people in that third group who are ready to go and ready to run. The first skill you need to learn is how to tell your story. So many people are so focused on how to explain their products and how to let people know how amazing their compensation plan is, when in reality nobody cares. Find anyone who succeeded in a home business or multi-level marketing, network marketing, and they all have a story. I don't know why, but most of them started off living in a van. But I have a Kia Soul. And your story starts right now. It starts where you are. I don't know how many of you here have ever online dated, but there's a couple rules to online dating. Rule 1, if they don't have a profile picture, you do not want to date with them. Rule 2, if they don't have their profile filled out, you do not want to date with them. Wake up, this is interesting. But, the truth is, after I online dated for a while, I even came to a rule, they don't have more than one picture. If you only have one picture on your profile, I'm probably not going to go on a date with you. I wanted to feel comfortable. I knew who I was going on a date with. Because I've been on dates with people where it's like, I saw their pictures, I read their profile, and then I met them in person. It's just like, which one of these pictures is you? And that's okay. I didn't care what they looked like so much as the fact that I felt like I got lied to. I felt like they misled me to get me on this date. So, if I'm not going to go on a date with someone who doesn't have a picture on their profile or doesn't have their profile filled out, or I have no idea what they look like, why in the world would I get started in business with them?
One of the biggest myths is that people think that people only join leaders, when in reality, people only join people just like them. I mean, there's not a single leader online who goes on Facebook and see a post that says, make $5,000 in the next, 4 days, and thinks, really? I can do that? Leaders aren't looking for those kind of things. Leaders can see past that. And, who here has joined a leader or a guru or $1 million earner and still been left broke?
Because the truth is, people don't join businesses. They don't join products. They don't join compensation plans. People join people, and they join people who are just like them. You know who single moms join? They join other single moms who talk about their kids and the simple recipes they make and cleaning tips, and then how they make some extra money working online. People who are going into retirement age or who are retired, they join other retired people, who are worried about the government and worried about Social Security income and don't want to have to rely on that. So they started working online and started a home business. People who drive to a job every day and spend 30 hours in traffic to sit at a cubicle to report to a boss that they hate and want to be an entrepreneur, that's who they join and that's who they find. Or, maybe you're someone who's been struggling in multi-level marketing and network marketing for a while and ready to learn the skills to be successful. That's who people look for. People look for people just like them that they can be a part of. It's like, I know one of my friends online, actually, I met him online, I met him on Facebook, and he would post ads on Facebook, literally spend hours a day posting ads on Facebook, and they would say, make $5,000 in the next 60 days. Here's how to make $5,000 in the next 60 days. And it's kind of like, dude, I've known you for 6 months, and you still don't make $5,000. You make a couple $100. And what got me interested in his business, what got me interested in him wasn't these ads he was posting about making all this money, but it was talking to him and learning about his faith, learning about his kids, learning about his family, learning about his situation, learning about his story in network marketing. So I never would have been attracted to how to make $5,000 in 60 days, but I'd be attracted to this honest guy. Well, besides that, he was a pretty honest guy. This honest guy who's raising his kids, who's working, who has been through the MLM struggle. And I would be more attracted to him say, hey, let's work together. Let's figure this out together. And we can start doing webinars together. And we can set up some marketing strategies. And we can plan out some videos. And we can start branding ourselves. And, let's work on this together and build it. If he would have came to me with that pitch, I would have been like, I'm in. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. If anyone here has ever listened to like the same morning show, like a radio show, every single morning for, a month, 2 months, or years, you get to know the radio hosts. You know their family, their pets, their hobbies, what their kids are in college for, what they do in their spare time. You get to know the relationship with each other and each one of their own personalities. It's like when you run into them, at the mall or something like that, I mean, you could go up to them and have a conversation with them like you know them. They're going to be looking at you like you're crazy, like, I have no idea who you are. But because you've listened to them and got to know this person, you feel like you know them, and you do know them. You know everything about them, and that's the same kind of thing you want to do with your home business. One of the biggest keys to this, and one of the biggest parts to that, though, is consistency. You need to do it on a consistent, regular basis. People will literally watch you for 30 to 90 days before they decide to join you and take action. But what happens with most people is, they join a business for a few days and it doesn't work out, so they go to a different business and they try that one for a week, and then that doesn't work out, so they go to a different business for a week. Or maybe you've stayed in the same business and you think, well, I need to market and I need to get leads, and I'm going to go on Facebook. You're on Facebook for a week and it doesn't work, so then you hear Twitter's the big thing. So you go on Twitter for a week and then that doesn't work, so your Instagram's the big thing. So you go to Instagram for a week and that doesn't work. And the person's like, well, none of this works. But in reality, you have to stay consistent. So that way people can start to know, like, and trust you, and also start to see you go through, growth, and start to see you have results. Even small results. If you get your first lead, you get your first sign up, you made your first video, you did your first webinar, whatever those results are, talk about those and celebrate those. And if you're kind of wondering, well, what do I talk about on social media? What do I post?
there's a couple different strategies behind that as well. I mean, there's no science to it. This isn't a math equation. It's not do this, do this, do this, you see success. But there's different strategies and models that you can follow, like the 3-2-1 model. So anytime you post on social media, 3 of your posts should be about you. Who you are, your family, your interests, your hobbies, just letting people get to know you. 2 posts should be providing value. And providing value for whatever your target market is, whoever you're talking to. So if you're a single mom, it can be value about recipes or cleaning tips. If you're retiring, it can be value about some change in Social Security or whatever's important to your target market. Give them some sort of value. If you have targeting people who are struggling in multi-level marketing, you give them some sort of training or something you learned. And then 1 post should be pitching your business and telling people what you're doing, trying to get people to a webinar or a live presentation or something like that. And so kind of with those value posts I was talking about, another strategy you want to learn is what's called learn, do, teach. You want to learn how to do something, you want to do it, and then teach other people how to do it. And you want to do all 3 of these things simultaneously. A lot of people have this school mentality. At first, I need to go to school first, and then once I'm done with school, I can start to do it. And after I do it for a while, I can teach people. Network marketing, you want to do all 3 at the same time. So as you're learning something, you want to be doing it as you learn it. Don't wait till you get it perfect or know everything. Just get started. And as you're doing it, start teaching other people what you're doing and start showing them the results, even if they're small results. Because as you're consistent and as you do this for the long term, day 4, when you got 1 lead or 1 person watch your presentation, and then week 3 when you had 5 people on a webinar, and then month 2 when you have like 20 people on a webinar, and then month 3 all of a sudden you have like 50 people on this webinar. People watched you go through this. That's when you're going to start to see momentum and start to build. I don't think I've ever seen anyone post regularly like this on Facebook and not seen results from it. And if you're on Facebook for 90 days just spamming your ad, telling people buy, you're not going to see results. But if you follow these techniques, I've never seen anybody do this and not see the type of results they're looking for. And this is what we're training people on. This is how we're building the business. Kind of that lifestyle marketing. So instead of feeling like you're stuck doing stuff that you don't like, you can build a business being you and doing things you enjoy, whether it's training your dog or gardening or saltwater fish tanks or painting or playing the ukulele, playing with nunchucks or being a ninja or working out, whatever it is, traveling, that you can do that and incorporate that into your marketing plan to find a target market of people who are just like you and interested in those same things, so you can start to brand yourself, communicate them, provide them value, and then show them a simple home business they can be a part of so they can spend more time gardening, so they can afford better vacations. And that's what we're building and creating with this Getting Started guide. And that's the marketing tools and systems we're building, along with bridge pages, lead capture pages, marketing systems, sales funnels, sales training for people who hate sales. And I'm just so excited for the business and what we're building, what we're creating. And what's even more amazing is the second part of that equation. So you guys remember way back to the beginning, the second part? Having that culture and building that community of like-minded people who all have the same goal to build something great. People together who are this excited about a simple business, simple products, simple compensation plan, putting a simple marketing plan behind it, and teaching people simple steps to get started, and doing it realistic, and showing people real ways to grow a business, and then putting real people behind it. And as we watch these people, start doing webinars and start creating Facebook groups and start building teams and building culture, it's just amazing what kind of things we're going to be able to accomplish and what kind of business this is going to grow into. Now, if you watched this whole video and you paid attention to it, you got enough information that you can start recruiting 1 person a week into your business. At least you have enough information now to start doing that and the steps to be able to do it. And don't wait till you get it perfect or wait till you know everything. Just start doing it, and you can test and tweak it along the way. And part of that is why now is such an amazing opportunity to get started. Because we're not, pre-launching a business. This isn't a brand new business or a brand new idea that we're launching. We're taking a 12-year-old company with a solid track record, with a solid base, and giving it to it what it needs to be successful, which is why you're truly at a unique opportunity. Because as we relaunch this business, as we're building teams and we're building community and culture, you have the opportunity to be in on that. You have the opportunity to help us create these trainings and help become a leader with the getting started guides and sales funnels and sales videos and lead capture pages and marketing funnels and building and creating this. I mean, you've probably heard this before, but you've never seen an opportunity like this. But right now is truly a unique opportunity. This is the ReLaunch. So if you're interested in getting started, if you're interested in plugging into a community, being a part of a group of people who understand the power of a simple business, and now you're ready to learn the skills to build a business and have all the tools, systems, and support that you need to be able to do it, then you are truly in the right spot at the right time. So if you're ready to make a decision that yes, I want to be part of a simple business. I want to have a simple product. I want to have a simple compensation plan. I want to learn these marketing skills and these strategies. Tonight you just got a taste of what's coming your way. And over the next few weeks, all we're going to do is expand on these, build on these, and grow as a team. So if you're ready to say yes, I want to take action. I want to be a part of this. I want to change my financial future. I want next year to be different than it was last year. I'm ready to make a change. I'm ready to put dedication. I'm ready to make commitments. I'm ready to be consistent in my business. And what you need to do is make a decision to get into the first access or beta group. You need to get started now before the open enrollments, because right now is when the top leaders of the company are coming in. The people that we're going to build with, the people who are going to grow. And once this closes, this is limited time access. Once this closes, anybody who ever joins the business are going to be under these top leaders. These top leaders are the ones creating, building the leadership council, the inner circle, the VIP, all access pass to the business. If you've ever wondered, what does that 1%, in network marketing at the top know that I don't? That's what you're going to find out, and that's what you're going to learn, and that's what we're going to teach you, all by getting in right now. Now, people told me, you should be charging, $500 for this, $250 for this, but you can get in and get started for $45. For $45, you get in at the top of a company, and not some pre-launch that may or may not work. This is relaunching a solid 12-year-old business that's proven to be successful, where you get to start in at the very beginning. It would be like if a major corporation, think of a giant company, said, yeah, we're restructuring, we're kind of starting over, and we're going to let you come in at the top. We've already proven ourselves, we've already been successful, now we have an even better plan than before, and you get to start at the top for $45. That's absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. So get in, get your leadership launch kits, get locked in the business, $45, get connected with the team, get in the Facebook groups, get on the webinars, order your first bags of jerky, and this jerky is so good. And so, the first month you order jerky, doesn't matter which flavor you pick, you're going to get a 4-pack variety pack either way. So get in, get started, make a decision. You have questions, you need anything, contact me or contact the person who sent you to this video. I'm so excited to work with all of you. I'm excited for the future of Jerky Direct, and I'll see you all at the top, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Daniel J.